Good morning to you. I hope this video finds you very well. Welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and welcome on this very rainy, gloomy, where did the sun go day. Anyway, my friends and I were just saying yesterday, oh, nothing's happening. Honestly, when is something going to happen? And just when we were saying that, in the evening, she sent me a video of Dan Wootton on YouTube saying, oh, there's been a big, I don't even know how to say the word, so I'll spell it AXE of ITV. And he was saying it was because go woke. I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily why, but apparently it was in the newspapers, and I then looked it up in the Daily Mail. It's just certain words you can't say. Yeah, so basically in this country, one of our main broadcasting channels, some of the programs that have been going years, they're cutting them all, keeping a few, but they're more focused on drama. Now, you know, we've also had lots of people leaving the top jobs, okay, and I did say a long time ago, I did a video on this on my last channel that got removed, that I said in the end, normal people will get these jobs. It won't, all these jobs in television and the media, the top jobs, maybe even the top jobs in business, won't be just the same people. You know, a certain group of people. It will potentially go to, you know, normal people who have maybe gone to uni and, you know, got their degrees but would never get the opportunity in the past. So when I was putting the cards this morning, I was also thinking some other TV programs which I'm going to do separately, so I don't know which this referred to, but I had power, protection, success, direction. Power, protection, success, direction. Okay, now I finished shuffling. So I also have here, as you will see, when I finish shuffling, the last card when I turn them all over. So I have gratitude, I have home, time to renovate or change something in your home. So there you go, they are changing things. Obviously direction was still there. Clarity is here, and I haven't looked at the bottom of this one yet. Oh, so this is moving swiftly along and looking for a change. Oh, look, a switch and a change. Change, shaking things up. So it's going to be a small video, this one. I'm going to do all my videos this morning separately because, you know, it gets long and complicated. So this one, I'm just going to look into it briefly. You know, at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to different channels as well because they have felt that they want to pick and choose what they watch, not be told what they should watch. Now, the video that I'll try and remember to attach to this was Dan Wootton, who used to work with these broadcasters. And he was saying apparently he was so grateful to President Trump because he's bringing back free speech, and obviously Facebook has had to change and all of the rest of it. It didn't just happen. Yeah, let me just tell you, it didn't just happen because everybody's decided on Facebook, oh, let's let everyone have free speech. Oh no, it didn't happen like that. I can tell you that for a fact. No, it didn't happen like that. So I've really kind of got the answer now with that kind of card. This is holding people to account. So, you know, just when we thought the white hats, you know, had gone quiet, no, they haven't. So this card is all about trust. So I believe it is a major card, and so is the other card. I believe we're going into on a new path where we can trust. It's very positive, it's very yellow. So, you know, this leading to freedom, no more wokery. So, yeah, it wasn't done just because everybody felt like doing us a favour. Let me tell you that. I got it again. Woohoo. Okay, so moving on. I would like to ask, obviously a lot of people are stepping down. Television programs are being changed and pulled down. Is this part of the Great Reset, which obviously I've already got, and President Trump and the White House changing our television for the better? Oh yes, we're going in a new direction. Woohoo! Can't wait. I'm not surprised anyone would tune in at that point, because, you know, a lot of people are going to different channels. So they do need to shake it up quite quickly, I would say. Okay. So I asked, is this part of the Great Reset? Okay, so I will say it's been difficult, but now it's time for a change. Okay, this is rebuilding it and working hard. This is shutting things down. So information, which could be your television, your radio, your media, your newspapers, you know, the whole thing. It's information shut down. Okay, so what was the question? Is this part of the Great Reset? Yeah, it's moving on. Sorry, knock the camera. Okay, so it's moving on. Everything's moving on. And unfortunately, which Dan did say, to be fair, you know, you don't want people to lose their jobs. So as much as, you know, we want the Great Reset, you know, this is difficult for people, let's be honest. And, you know, people caught in the middle didn't really deserve it, really. Because this can be kind of disappointments. So, you know, but things are changing. At the end of the day, it's still people's livelihoods. So the structure's changing, I believe. Is it part of the Great Reset? Which could well be. It, you know, at the end of the day, could be a coincidence. You know, it's just happening at this time. I have to be honest, it could heavily have something to do with people moving on and watching different channels, to be honest with you. And like I said, people not being able to make their own decisions, what we want to see when you're sitting on your sofa. As far as I know, I will just tell you from what I read in the comments, people are saying, you know, their usual soap operas in the evening that people have watched for 40 years are totally changing the scripts and no one's enjoying it. And, you know, I think that card is kind of implying that. The 8 of, where was it? Yeah, renewal. So this is a strategy for renewal. Unfortunately, things are going, you know, big changes now. Big changes, it'll be slow, it'll be painful. There you go, giving up again. It's going to come back stronger and better. But unfortunately, I think there could be more. So the last thing I wanted to just quickly look at was, I said a long time ago that I felt that normal people would get these jobs, these top celebrity jobs and presenter jobs. But yesterday I looked into it and I will say that I felt like that won't happen until there's a shutdown point. And I really do think there will be a shutdown point at some point. That's what I felt when I looked at the cards. Will normal people get these jobs one day? Oh no, what did I just say? Oh, wow. Right. Oh, my goodness me. Look at this. I said it. I just said it. Okay. I think the whole structure is going to completely change with that tower. It's going to completely crumble, but I actually think it could be quite major, like a major fallout. You see some words, I think, I have to stop and think, oh, no, you can't say that. You know, it could be... You know, just the words you can't say on YouTube. You don't know what what words they like, what words they don't. Yeah, it could be independent people at some point. But that will be when this is a new direction and people going, okay, this is a new journey. It's a new journey. At some point, I think this could be physical people hold back and going. So I think the whole structure, the tower is quite destabilizing. So I do think the whole thing is going to dramatically change. I think it'll be bigger than it is now. Let's see what I've got. I won't pull that one just yet. I'll pull one of these. Well, normal people end up getting these jobs at some point, so you better get your child CV up to date. Your adult child, I should say. Right, 2 there. It's very exciting, isn't it? How nice for them. Just when we thought nothing was happening. Creativity! Look at that card. Sorry, I didn't mean to get excited, but look at that card. Get their skills up to date now. I don't think I can pull. How many more? Another one of these. Right. So exciting. I do get excited when I do these readings, and I go back and nothing changes. I'm sure you feel the same way. Whoa. Okay, let's see what I've got. I've got creativity. I can't believe it. Oh, blimey, governor. Wow. Creativity. Courage. Sorry, I'm trying to read it. Strong and protected, open heart state. So I think it's all going to be more open-hearted. That's lovely. Did you read it? I did. Right. Asta. The past is over. Let your true self step forward. Oh my goodness me. It's a massive fallout, this is. Massive change. Probably from the roots, you know, up kind of thing, from the ground up. Return quietly now and be at peace. Yeah, I'm hoping this is in time because an alarm just went off. Sometimes that messes up the timing and I can't do it again. Especially when you get the same card, you know, twice in a reading at this, you know, the same question. And then if I have to do it again, you know, I'm probably not going to get that card. I'll get another card, but maybe it won't be as dramatic, so it's not as exciting. And so, yeah, you'll get the video as it is.